What's good, players and pimps? I wish you guys nothing but wealth, health, and abundance. And if you don't know what to put down in the comment section, I want you guys to put that down in the comment section. Wealth, health, and abundance. This helps me out, and this helps you out. Because whatever you put out in the universe, that's what you're going to get back. But yeah, we're going to get into some advanced level game. And if you hear a woman say any of these phrases, dog, it's time for you to pull back. So the first phrase that you will probably hear a woman say that you probably need to pull back is if she says anything about that she stopped dating or stopped talking to a guy because he didn't want to date her. Now, you don't have to necessarily pull back, but she can no longer be a dude. I mean, not a dude. She can no longer be a woman that you can take seriously now. Now, the reason I say that is because if that guy didn't want her, you can't want her. Because anybody that comes after that guy now, she's settling for. Because obviously she wants the dude who doesn't want her. And if the dude who doesn't want her knows who she is and still doesn't want her, and then you end up wanting her, she can't respect you. I know that's crazy, but that's female psychology for you. She can't respect you because you like her more than the other guy liked her, and the other guy actually knew who she was. And especially if you're a guy who just came in and you don't know who this woman is and you already like her, she definitely can't respect you. Like, you can't really treat a woman no better than the last guy or how the last guy treated her. Like, and this only apply now let me make this a little clear. This only applies to women who run back or stay with dudes who treat them like dirt. So for an example, let's say there's a girl and she's been in an abusive relationship with a guy, and she stays with this guy. Now, I'm not talking about a girl who stays with this guy because she's scared for her life or something like that, so she know, or the police not helping her and she tried to get a restraining order on the guy or something like that. I'm talking about a girl who actually just stays with this type of guy because that's what she thinks, that's the treatment she thinks she deserves. That's what I'm basically talking about. I'm not talking about a girl who was in an abusive relationship, and the minute she saw that the guy was abusive, she tried to get away. Now, that's not the same thing, because that's just not the same thing. So you have to know if the girl was allowing the last guy to treat her like dog poop. You know, I'm not trying to cuss. I got a sailor mouth, man. But yes, you have to know, like, that. This is why it's very important to know a woman's past, because you have to know exactly how you can treat her. Because if you don't know a woman's past and you trying to treat her like a queen or something like that, and she used to guys who treating her like dirt, and that's the type of guys that she like, and you over here trying to treat her like a queen, she can only treat you like a peasant. Because that's not how she thinks she needs to be treated. Even if she's one of those girls that's talking like, oh my God, I want a guy to do this for me and do that. No, she don't, because she would pick those guys. You never listen to what comes out of a woman's mouth. You watch them. And this is where a lot of guys mess up at, because they listen to things that come out of women's mouth instead of actually seeing reality. Seeing women picking the wrong type of dudes over and over again, which is why I don't never feel bad for women who get done dirty over and over and over again, because they're going to make the same mistake again and again. And this is why you shouldn't feel bad, because they're going to keep doing it. You have to understand, a lot of women just love to play victim. They love to be oh yeah, I was a great girlfriend and he did me like they love to be like, they want to be that. Which is why they don't like picking them good guys, because picking a good guy would mean that they would have to be on their stuff. That would mean that they don't get to complain and they don't get to be the victim. Now the good guy is the victim, because she's not going to be as good as she was portraying herself. The good guy is going to actually see her for who she truly is. But when she's with the bad dude, she gets to be the victim. But I'm not gonna go too deep into this one. Now, the next sign or the next phrase that you hear and you need to get up out of there is if you hear a woman say, maybe, I don't know, I'll let you know. You know, we all know this one. Well, you should. Now, if you're a new follower or you new to this game stuff, you probably don't know anything about that. But when a woman says, maybe, I don't know, I'll let you know, or anything other than yes or no, this is low to no interest. And I don't even categorize low interest. Low interest to me is no interest. That's what that like. I'm not even dealing with a woman that looks at me as low interest. And the reason why a lot of women are comfortable with saying maybe, I don't know, I'll let you know, is because when they say that to mad men or to an exceeding number of men, you know what these men say? Okay. Men accept this kind of behavior collectively. Which is why women do the things that they do now. Because we as a collective accept this type of behavior. Now let's say every time a girl said maybe, I don't know, I'll let you know, we just say, oh no, I'm good. You have a good day, or no, we could try again when you actually your schedule is full. Like, imagine if as a collective we started saying that. Women wouldn't come out their mouth saying anything like that. And the reason why she said maybe, I don't know, I'll let you know, is because she's trying to make you a backup plan for something else. Like you're basically something to do if there's nothing to do. You know how damn arrogant that is for a woman to think that she can tell you, I don't know, maybe, like, oh, so you just so busy, or I'm just so much low priority to you that you think that you just gonna wait until you feel like you don't have anything else to do, that you can just hit me up and, oh no, we can go on a date now, as if I'm just the last option. That's an arrogant mindset. And the fact that if you a man and you letting women get away with this, you're rewarding their arrogant mindset. You're telling them that they can do that. Now, the way to combat this is just decline that. Like, no, like me for an example, when a woman be like, maybe, I don't know, I'm like, yo, look, I tell them straight up. I'll be like, look, I don't do maybe dates. I don't know. I either, I want a yes or a no, or we don't have to go out, That's what I tell them. And I stand on that. I don't hesitate. I'm not stuttering when I'm saying that. I'm saying that as if that's really what's coming out of my mouth. And it is actually coming out of my mouth. But I'm saying that with so much confidence that I'm making her have a decision where she either gonna shit or get off the pot. You want a yes or you want a no from a woman. You don't want no I in the middle. Cause then I tell them, but like, cause the only reason why you're telling me maybe or I don't know is because what you're trying to do is make me your last option. So either we not gonna go on a date at all, or we can reschedule for another day when you actually free, or we just never gonna talk. Now, I'm not that harsh, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't be that harsh when you saying it, you don't want to come off like a madman. But let her know that you basically in a charming way, in a calm way, not sounding bitter. Let her know that you're not gonna do a maybe or I don't know date. Just let her know that. Let her know you either want a yes or a no, and that's it. Or we can reschedule or something else. But never let a woman say that to you. Never ever let no woman say that to you. Now, the next phrase that you may hear to let you know that it's time to pull back is if a woman says, I need to get to know you more. Now, you guys need to know what day and age we are in. These are modern times. Women are not brought up to be these moral princesses that you guys fantasize about and think that they really are, which they're not. In American society, I can't speak for all other societies, but especially in American society, on average, women really don't need to get to know you to to lay with you or see you. And honestly, if you ever really talk to women want you to get to know them. They don't really care anything about you. They just want to babble on and talk about themselves. And you just listening to a woman, she felt as though she got to know you and you got to know her. So when a woman says this to you, she really kind of saying that you didn't get to hear me talk. Because a lot of women, the thing is, well, a lot of women, they don't want to feel like, they don't want to feel like whores and sluts. That they don't want to feel like, even if they are that, you know what I'm saying? They just don't want to feel like that. So sometimes it's not always low interest. It could just be they're not comfortable, or they don't want to be judged. You have to understand, a lot of women have a thing with being, they're terrified of being judged. So the thing is, though, this is why you have to do a good job at letting a woman know that you aren't a creep for the most part, Doing a good job of letting a woman know that you're not a creep, and getting her comfortable with you and letting her babble on about who she is and stuff like that. Because a woman won't even give you her number if you don't know her name. It's stupid. Like, you could have went up to a girl and talked to her about everything else, and if you don't ask her what her name is, she won't give you her number. But there is a time when you need to pull back. Like, let's say you online, right? If you online, you doing online dating, and you're talking to a girl, and y'all been chatting back and forth for a minute. You've been asking her good questions about herself. Y'all actually got to know each other just a little bit. And she comes out and she says, or you say, you try to set something up to see each other, and she like, let's get to know each other a little bit more on this app. Unmatch her. That is an attention whore. And also, let's say you've been talking to this girl for, you did a good job, or you feel like you did a good job of getting her comfortable. She's been talking your ear off, you got her comfortable, and she hits you with, you try to set something up again, and she hits you with the, we need to get to know each other a little bit more. You're done with her. You're done with her. Because if you, like I said, in this day and age, women don't need to talk to you for months and, weeks before they get to know you. They don't really need to do all of that. And especially if you're a guy who's good at, good at conversating and, getting to know people, and you're good at getting somebody to know, getting somebody comfortable with your presence and your conversation, then you need to get rid of them. Like, you have to understand that FaceTime is a date. And if you've been FaceTiming a girl repeatedly, y'all been having phenomenal conversations, and she's still not comfortable enough, and she's still not trying to come see you, you gotta get rid of her. Because FaceTime is like a date. When you go on a date with a woman, the only reason why she came home with you is because you made her feel comfortable enough to come home with you. If you on FaceTime with a girl, y'all seeing each other face to face, and she's getting comfortable with you, it's the same thing. She's gonna come over your house if you ask her on FaceTime because you made her comfortable. Now, if you make her comfortable on the FaceTime and she's still not trying to come over, it's just because she just wants to suck you for your energy and all your attention. I say this. You give a girl at least 1 to 2 FaceTime calls, and if you don't see her after those 2 FaceTime calls and she's still not trying to come see you, then you're done with her. You should be done with her. Like I said, let me remind you guys, this is modern times. Women do not need to get to know you for weeks and months before they come see you. Because I'm quite sure the average girl did not require a guy to know her for weeks and months for him to come see her. And you better not be that guy. Because I already told you about in the beginning that she can only view that other guy as higher value than you because she made that other guy work less and she's trying to make you work more. Which is why you need to kind of ask girls about their past a little bit. Okay, I've been talking y'all head off for a long time, so I'm gonna just fly through this last one. If a woman says, I am always busy, pull away. When a woman says, I am always busy, just know she means I am always busy for you. People make time for whatever they think is important. And that's just a fact. If a woman's man of her dreams came up to her today, I promise you that woman would not be busy. She would find some time. And the last one that I'm gonna do is, if she says, let's just be friends. You never accept nothing like this. You never accept this. When guys be in the friend zone, it's because they accept this role of being in the friend zone. You say no. This is what you, when a woman says, let's be friends, this is what you tell her. You be like, no, look, you already know that I'm interested in you. I'm not gonna be your friend. But if anything changes, just hit me up and let me know. That's what you tell her. You never accept the friend zone. Because if you accept the friend zone, she can never take you out of it now, because you accepting it shows that you are lower value. It shows that you don't mess with her caliber of woman. It shows that you are willing to compromise. It shows you have no standards, no backbone. And that's what makes you attractive to a woman, is having standards, having backbone, and not being able to compromise. So you doing that, she loses respect for you and attraction for you, if there was any to begin with. So never accept this role. Ever. But it's your boy Zay with Double Edge, man. I'm gonna hold on. I actually want to do this one last thing. Somebody on Instagram hit me up with a question, so I'm gonna answer this question. Before I go, I actually wanted to answer this Instagram DM from one of my number one supporters, man. He been here since day one, right here. And y'all gotta bear with me, cause he kinda his wording in this is a little messed up, but I'm gonna try to read it as best I can. He said, quick question as well. Do you ever F up and lose a really submissive and does whatever you say and cooperative girl, etc., and think, damn, even for you it's hard to come across that caliber of submissiveness? Or no, most of them you are dating act like that? I'm in that predicament, and I always be thinking, damn, I F that up. I also understand that I need to level up and be on my player for a woman to want to submit to me. But if you're dealing with a girl who is submissive and you lose her, do you just little more? Do you get just little more aggravated about it? And to answer your question, bro, all the women I deal with are submissive to me. And the reason that is because I don't deal with anything less of that. That's a requirement of every woman that I deal with. If she's not submissive, she's out of there. I don't want to deal with anything that's not submissive. And you said, and this is also what I wanted to say, because you said that it's hard to come across that. Honestly, bro, it's actually not hard to come across that. All women are submissive. It's just that they're only submissive to a certain level or to a certain dude. Like most women are submit. Like if you ever hear some women, they're like, I'm only gonna submit to this type of guy. Like all women are submissive by nature. It's just in this day and age, being submissive in American society is just seen as a bad thing. Like you almost kind of gotta be Superman to get a woman to submit. Like you gotta have a certain level of game to get a woman to submit. And yeah, bro, you need to get on your player stuff. You said the other word, but I'm trying not to say that. But yeah, I don't deal with no woman who don't submit to me. I require that. That is a requirement. That is a deal breaker if a woman is not submissive to me. And a woman is only submissive to you based on how masculine and alpha you are as a man. They reflect off of you. So if you're a submissive man, they're not going to submit to you. But if you're an alpha man or a masculine man, some women still probably won't even submit to you, but you shouldn't even be dealing with those women in the first place. So Women are just a reflection of you, dog. So if women are not submitting to you, it's because you're not showing masculine qualities. And that's just the truth. You're not being a man. If it's that hard for a woman to submit to you, and you're accepting low-level shit, low-level stuff. But hopefully that answers your question, man. No, I don't usually lose women. I don't lose women. Like, women don't walk out my life. I usually kick them out of my life. More like, I don't have women that usually just be done with me. I'm usually done with them most of the time. But yeah, it sounded like you probably was starting to become a beta male. That's what it sounded like to me. And let me just tell you this, dog, before I end. If you're scared to lose something, you're guaranteed to lose it. Until you train yourself to stop being emotional about something and stop being afraid of losing it, you can never have it. You can only have it when you're not scared to lose it. That's just how the universe works, bro. So you need to train yourself to stop being scared to lose these submissive type of women or whatever, these good women, because then you can't keep them. Because then when you're scared to lose them, you can only become a beta male. So hopefully that answers your question, my guy. But yo, if you guys need a consultation, man, get on my website at zavdve.com. Also, man, yes, my ebook is still on the way. I know, don't come at me about it, because I know it's taking a long time. But yeah, my ebook should be coming out. So yeah, but this your boy Zay from Double Edge, and I'm out. Deuces.